My name is Patricia Chan.
I'm Liam Glass.
My name is Kate Whitney.
So there's been a fair amount of studies done on our program and actually shows that students who participate in our programs have higher GPA, stay in school longer, and they graduate on time. Our effectiveness is so well documented that the Provost Office actually subsidizes all of our programs, so pretty good value, a $500 program down to $95 or none if students are Pell eligible. So
I worked at WVU for a number of years when the program was first starting. Then as a parent, my son went through the program. He had never had an opportunity to camp much or anything like that. My husband and I don't do that.
All of our trips are designed to be for beginners, so people who've never done the activity before. That's great. You know, we want those people. That's the majority of who our students are, people who've never tried that activity before.
I wasn't sure how the skill level was going to translate over because I only went camping once or twice beforehand. It was a great week with everybody there, and I just felt so comfortable and a lot more at home. I came to West Virginia University because it was the school I wanted to go to. I wasn't thinking much about Morgantown or about West Virginia as a whole. So coming from the trip after spending a week seeing like the most beautiful parts of the state itself, I felt a lot more comfortable. I felt a lot more proud of where I was going to school. Just about all of my friends here right now are from adventure one way or another, be it the freshman Explore trip or sophomore or my current status as a leader.
Developing those bonds and trust with their peers and with their student leaders as well, that's a really big part of our trip. You know, we've had studies that have shown increased GPA, retention, 6-year graduation rates, but we've also had studies that show that students do develop these meaningful connections, and that's really what gives them the resilience and the perseverance and the support that they need in their first year.
You know, working in higher education, I think it's extremely important for students to make that connection as quickly as possible with their campus. And adventure is just a really strong way to start that bond because you are, in many cases, experiencing things that you haven't experienced before. Students from out of state may not have seen parts of our state, and it's an opportunity to take people out of their normal environment, and people bond through that kind of experience.
Students aren't going to know what to expect until going in, so any personal anxieties or just reasons or excuses that they would make coming into the trip are kind of hard to tackle as the program is very universal and welcoming.
I think sometimes when people think about freshmen coming into college, they think that their fears and anxieties center around being academically successful. And while that may be true in a lot of cases, studies have actually shown that the majority of what students are worried about coming into school is, are they going to have friends and are they going to fit in? Because they're leaving their support base with their families and their friends and their high school friends. That helps students transition from that support base at home to having a support base here at WVU. And that's really important because if students don't feel supported, they don't feel like they have the friends, if they don't feel like they fit in, they're not going to necessarily have the people to go to or that foundation when things get tough or when they're really struggling with a class or whatnot. But the core of what we do is relational, is making connections and helping students build that support base.